Well, hello, St. Rose. It is time for Prom Through the Decades. My name is Patrick Cyber. I'm your host and auctioneer for the incredible St. Rose auction. This year's theme being Prom Through the Decades. And we are so excited that you're joining us today. Today is the kickoff of a week of incredible fundraising for the students and staff at St. Rose School right here in Portland, Oregon. I want to encourage you as you're tuning in today. Hey, be sure to say hi in the chat. Let us know where you are tuning in from. We love to hear who's checking us out and who's seeing us. And also, please feel free to ask any questions. We're going to talk about all things Prom Through the Decades today. And as we do, make sure that you chime in with any questions that you may have. And then lastly, I want to make sure that you know that someone is going to walk away with a $25 Amazon gift card today. All you have to do is type in hashtag St. Rose Prom to be entered to win the $25 Amazon gift card. And joining me now, and it looks like only one joining me right now. We must have a little technical difficulties with our co-chair, but please welcome the special events coordinator at St. Rose School, the amazing Lindsay Zogas. Lindsay, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am absolutely outstanding. I'm hoping that Nancy, I mean, she was through the whole backstage, walked through and everything, and as soon as we went live, she disappeared on us. So
must be they're getting their spray tans for
Prom. Yeah, no, here she comes. She's back. She just wanted a grand entrance and true prom spirit, a big grand entrance. Please welcome the amazing Nancy Strenning. Nancy, you're in.
I'm in.
You're in. You had to move to the phone, it looks like.
I did. My apologies. I thought I had a solution, but it just froze. So
yeah, it's absolutely no. Here we go. And hey, a big shout out. I'm a little disappointed. Kim Morley, your co-chair for the event, it got her schedule mixed up, and she's doing her spray tan in prepreparation for next week. Is that right?
Yeah, you know, she had a lot of appointments to get ready for prom. So that's
a lot of hey, and look, it wouldn't be a St. Rose prom without our buddy Darmody chiming in. First guy in the drawing. I mean, he's always looking for a handout here. Here comes Ryan into the party. And folks, you can too. Hashtag St. Rose auction is not going to get you in the drawing though, Ryan. You need to do St. Rose Prom to get in. But he said he was nervous. He missed you, Nancy. So he's all about.
I'm here, Ryan. I'm here.
It's great to see Ryan. Ryan, thank you so much. Past chair of the event and doing some incredible things. Rosemary is in the drawing, and that's fantastic. And Ryan figured it out. So that is awesome. Hey, you guys have been working on this event for a long time, you and the committee, and you've done a phenomenal job. You got to be excited. It started this morning.
Yes,
we're
thrilled.
Very
excited. It's been fun to follow the bidding and see what's going on. And there's some good stuff in there.
Absolutely. There is some phenomenal stuff. Hey, tell me a little bit. We're back in person. We've got a new venue. Tell me about that.
We're Edgewater. Thanks to Darcy and Casey Woggy, our 8th grade parents. They're hosting us at Columbia Edgewater this year. So we're really excited to be somewhere new. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And are we still headed to Clyde's after the fact, though? Is
probably, or High Top? There's always the other.
There's also
it's the neighborhood is loaded with opportunity, is it not?
Right.
Right. No, that's fantastic. And hey, big shout out to Darcy and Casey for making Columbia Edgewater possible. That is, it's a wonderful venue, free parking, comfortable parking inside, everything. It's going to be an outstanding, astounding. You've got lots of going on in this auction, though, haven't you?
Yeah. There's many ways to win, right?
Absolutely.
And we're there. I think it's going to be some of the old standards like the wall of wine, and we'll be able to look in person at the classroom projects, which is going to be really, really great. They're darling. I don't know if any of you watching have been looking at the bid sheet and seeing the photos, but they're even better in person. What else do we have going on, Linz?
There'll be sign-up parties. They're online right now, but we'll have a small display there. So we've got 6 parties this year. They're all really great. But those are available now. You can buy online.
Absolutely. Hey, tell me a little bit as we go through this entire week of fundraising. What is it? What will happen to the dollars that are raised in the next week?
Great question. We are going to use them for various, smaller capital projects that we have, stuff that tuition just doesn't cover, maybe updating some of our technology, playground maintenance. There's a lot of things that buildings and facilities are expensive, and it's anybody that has a house knows that, right? It's just hard to keep up. So this is really going to help move the needle on some of those things. And then we have the paddle bid, which again this year is for tuition support.
That's awesome. And tuition support is so important for a lot of reasons, right? It's not just a matter of those who specifically need assistance to attend, but it helps keep the cost of the overall tuition down also, right?
Yeah, I think that's my understanding of how it works.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. Hey, how about I spend some time and share with folks how they can get involved in the event this year?
Yes, please.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah, walk us through.
I'm just going to share my screen a little bit. And folks, as we get started here, you can go a couple of ways to get started. You can start at St. Rose School or St. Rose PDX School.org is one way to get to the website, or you can go specifically to the auction site. If you go to the school's website, go under giving, go to auction, and there is a big, beautiful logo, which, by the way, Lindsay, great job once again on creating all the graphics and the incredible artwork that you guys do for your event. I always really point to St. Rose as doing some really incredible stuff. So great job, Lindsay.
We're so lucky.
Yeah. And so once you click on that, it'll take you right to the website. And you're going to see, because I'm kind of involved a little bit, you'll see these little windows pop up, ladies. And as they do, it's people making bids, right? So that's kind of fun stuff. And we love to see that. So once you get here, you're at the auction website, and all things auction happen right here for us. So you can jump in. And I'm going to start right up at the top at sign-up parties, because you mentioned that a second ago, Lindsay, and that is a cool part of what you guys do. And when you click on there, you will see all of the different sign-up parties. Shopping party at Adorn, Mamas and Margs. That sounds like a good time. Hike and wine tasting, really not my style. Maybe I'll just meet you at the lodge for the wine tasting.
Yeah.
Papa's at the pub is a good one, I know. Dinks and drinks. Which one is y'all's favorites?
I don't know. I love Adorn. That's a really great place. And the hike and wine tasting looks kind of interesting to me.
Yeah. Guided hike by 2 really experienced hikers, moms in our school. Dinks and Drinks is new. It's pickleball and cocktails and beverages.
Absolutely. That could be a fun one.
Yeah. Best growing sport in America.
Yeah, it is absolutely rocking the. Now I understand Dinks. That's great. So if I thought you were making fun of somebody actually, but anyhow, with that being said, folks, all you have to do is you'll notice that each of these, they are limited, right? So the earlier you get in, you'll have a better chance of getting a spot, and you're actually buying those spots right at the time you sign up. Okay, so all you have to do is click on. You can add it to the cart. If you want some more details about the specific party, click on it. It'll share with you all the details, who's hosting it. This one in particular, Lindsay Christensen is hosting, and that's fantastic. And just add to cart your number of items that you want, how many people are coming in your party. If it's you or you and your spouse or you and your neighbor, whoever it is, and sign right up, and you will be signed up for the party. So it's great to see the sign up parties back as part of the St. Rose auction. That's a lot of fun stuff. So get in and get after it. Now, the next thing I want to chat about is that first and foremost, we have 3 auctions going this year. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
We have an online only auction. We have our classroom art projects, and we have our live auction. And I want to touch base on a couple of things. One of the first things that you'll notice when you go to the website is you're going to be asked to register if you're going to bid. Okay. And so just click on that registration button. When you hit that register button, it will walk you through registering, and it will send you an email. And I'm going to encourage you to open that email and confirm your email address, and then download the Auctria app, because the Auctria app will it'll show you exactly how to do that. But one of the great things about it is you'll be able to monitor all the action for the entire week right from your mobile device, and it is incredibly helpful. I know you two have been already monitoring things today. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. That is, and the other nice thing about it is ticketed guest. If you already have a ticket, you are already registered. And if you do, and we had your email address, you got an email from the auction this morning instructing you how to download the app and make sure that you are ready to go. So we are all set up with that. I want to walk through Nancy and Lindsay. I want to walk through each type of auction and share a little bit about it, because they all have their uniqueness, right? And so I'm going to start with our online only auction. And what's great about our online only auction is anyone can participate. So you don't have to have a ticket to participate. You don't have to be living in Portland, Oregon. This is a great way for family members and friends that are not necessarily parents or currently active at St. Rose. That's great for parishioners. Anybody can get involved and support the school through our online auction, right? So, and that's a big change from the way we used to do things several years ago. So anybody can get in and become a participant in the online only auction. Now, what's going to happen on the online only auction? I think you have nearly 90 some odd packages here, Lindsay, or 70 or 80 packages here. Incredible selection of items that you've done. You and the committee, Nancy and Kim and Lindsay and everybody that's been involved have done a phenomenal job in putting together really a great collection. There's something for everybody here. It appears to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And when you find, and what's cool is everything started at $10 today. Is that correct? I'm seeing that we've already had quite a few bids, and we've got some that are up a little higher, but everything started at $10. I mean, here's a perfect example. Here's a $100 Google Play gift card. It's starting at $10. Now, I don't know about you, but I get a text about every 2 days from my son saying, "Hey, can I buy something on my phone?" And I may just have to bid on this myself. Because in fact, I'm going to move over to where I'm already registered so that I can do that.
Yeah.
But where on the online only auction, you can go and where is my Google gift card? There we are. It's now saying I got to register again. But anyhow, I'm going to do that real quick, just so that it will let me do it. And you don't want to see that, but you're not going to. I think that's the right card number. We'll see. I could be
Everybody
wrong.
See what he types in, and let's get it faster.
Oh, there it is. Everybody's got it. I need to cross that out. Okay.
Awesome.
I love. I'll have to cancel that card. Yeah. Anyhow.
Let's get credit card password.
How about that? Boy, that was smart, wasn't it, Patrick?
Yeah. Stands for everyone.
Yeah. And I'm always worried about other
security number in there too.
So anyhow, enough said about me and my credit card. It doesn't work very often anyway. So here we go. Right. So the first thing is I clicked on that $100 Google Play gift card, and there is no current bid. It says the starting bid must be at $10. Now I'm going to show you a couple of things, folks, so that you maximize your opportunity. And we want to thank Kristen Cowan for donating this Google gift card. it is valued at $100. So I may say to myself, hey, I would be willing to pay $100, but I would love to get it for $10 if I could, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place a bid. I'm going to say $50, okay?
Okay.
But I've got this box here, Nancy, that's clicked, and it says place as a proxy bid. And what that means is the computer is going to place the bid that I need to be winning up to a maximum of $50, right?
Got it.
So, you know, in some softwares, it might be called a max bid. In the auction industry, we call it a proxy bid. But I'm going to make sure that that box is clicked. Now, if I didn't want to, I just wanted to guarantee that I was going to spend $50, I could just unclick that box and place a $50 bet or a $50 bid. But I'm going to click on it. I'm going to bid $50. It says, okay. And it says right here, are you sure you want to bid up to a maximum of $50? So luckily I didn't type in 500.
Yeah. How many zeros?
Yeah. And there we go. So it says I have the current high bid for $10, right? And of course, I'm already excited about it. What I want to know is when will I know that I won? Okay. And that means when is the bidding over? And the bidding ends, it says right here on each item, the bidding ends in 8 days on March 4th at 10 p.m. Okay. Now, the other thing it says there, folks, is it says plus bid extension. And what that means, Lindsay and Nancy, I know you guys are experts in this, but what happens is if an item receives a bid in the last 5 minutes before it closes, so in other words, starting at 9:55 on March 4th, if it gets a bid within the last 5 minutes, it will extend that closing time another 5 minutes, and it will notify who you outbid. Because this is truly an auction, Nancy. You're looking like you might have a question. Feel free.
I do. So, I mean, is it like overtimes? Like at some point, does it stop, or does that 5 minutes go on till the end of time? How does that work?
It stops until we don't get a bid for 5 minutes. So it could continue on. Now, this is a heck of a feature because really, Nancy, this is a true auction, right? Because I, as a bid caller, as an auctioneer, I keep taking bids until people quit bidding. And that's the way this is, right? So it's not like the old school silent auction where everybody had to protect their bid sheet, right? The computer is going to do that for you. It will extend. So inevitably, somebody's going to reach out to you Saturday at 10:02 and say, hey, it's past 10 o'clock. I thought I won this and somebody outbid me. It's like, because of the bid extension.
Got it. Okay? So it's the equivalent of going once, going twice, giving that window. Okay, got it.
Right. And really it's best for St. Rose, right? Because the more money we raise, the more we can help. And so so anybody that gets upset, just tell them, hey, unfortunately, we're in this to raise money for St. Rose. Okay. It's all good. Okay. And I see that go ahead, fire up.
I have another question about the proxy stuff.
Yes.
So your proxy is $50. It opens at 10. When somebody bids 20, do they jump your bid to 50, or do they keep doing the $10 increments and then they make yours 30? How does that work?
That's an awesome question.
Why, thank you.
Really what will happen, Nancy, is that my bid will move to 20.
Okay.
Because in essence, I have already bid that. Okay. In other words, you can't bid 20 because I've already bid up to 50. So it will jump my bid to 20. It will not jump it to 30. You're looking confused. I hate it when that happens.
I know. What? So if I bid, if I go and open that Google thing right now, it's going to say there's a $10 bid, right?
Correct.
So if I say 20,
if I bid 20, have been outbid. As soon as you put 20 in there, go ahead and do it. As soon as you put 20 in there, it'll say you have been outbid, must bid 30.
Got it. Okay.
And then when you click on 30, now when you click on 50, it'll say you've been outbid, and you'll have to click to 60. It will also send me a notification say I've been outbid and I need to raise my bid, right? Okay. And hey, I see our buddy Kristen Smith is on the gave us a little like on Facebook. How are you, Kristen, from Event Savvy? Her and her team will be at the event at Columbia Edgewater next Saturday night, making sure everybody gets checked in and checked out. Great.
Awesome.
Always love having Event Savvy on site. So
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in today, Kristen. So did I answer your questions there, Nancy?
Yeah, sorry. I'm a little slow, but want to make sure everybody...
No, that's why we do these, right? Because
Yeah.
our industry has changed so much in the last 3 years that I really love to do these events so that we can answer some questions. And folks, if you would like to ask a question, feel free, drop it in the chat box and we'll be able to answer it right here while we are talking. And if you haven't already, make sure you add our hashtag St. Rose Prom, and you'll be entered into a drawing today to win $25 Amazon gift card. It won't be this Google Play card because I'm going to win this, but you could win a Amazon gift card. So $25 worth. So this is our online auction, ladies. And there's some great items in here. The reserved parking spot is in the online auction. This is always a popular thing at St. Rose.
Yes, it is. I may have bid on it.
On it, right?
I was supposed to keep quiet, wasn't I? I'm not supposed to tell everybody about that one, am I, Lindsay? You're bidding on that.
Put it in there.
Right. So there's wonderful items on here. There's the River Party Boat Cruise. There's a Mount Hood Cabin weekend getaway for 8. What a great way to support St. Rose. And look here, Darmody, just like that, chimed in, and he bids right away. Andrea giving you a little shout out there, folks. Great, lots of great bidding already. Awesome stuff. Thanks for tuning in, Andrea. Nice to have you with us today. So this is there's all sorts of wonderful items on here. We'll touch on some highlights. Is there any of your favorites? Here's 3 nights in Sun River.
Yeah, that's a good one. We've got a few like tuition voucher to Central Catholic High School and St. Mary's Academy, $1,000 tuition voucher to each school. That River Party Boat Cruise for 6 looks really fun. We've actually quite a few items donated by teachers. That right there, the family photo shoot with Miss Hess, our first grade instructional assistant. Pulled pork dinner by Mr. McHugh. There's babysitting by our pre-K teacher, Miss Strine. There's some great stuff in there. There's
that St. Mary's voucher. And
those of you that remember the middle school math teacher, Mr. Marino, who's now at Central Catholic, is offering power washing services. I think he's a chimney repairman in the summer. Is my understanding. But
wow,
power washing done. Mr. Marino is available. So
well, you're part of the Ramway. So we got to keep it all in the Ramway over there at Central.
Right.
That's
and you know that North Idaho Lodge looked really cool.
Yeah.
So there's I went on the website of that place and clicked the like what's around there and what's there to do, and there's a zip line and there's an old amusement park that I think has one of those wooden roller coasters, and you can take the ski lift up and mountain bike in the summer. It looks like a ton of fun.
And that's this one, Log Spirit, right?
Yes.
Close to Spokane.
Yeah, it's about an hour outside of Spokane. Yeah.
And the current bid right now is $10. So Nancy, I won't tell anybody, but you can jump in there and bid high, bid often. All right?
$20 trip to the roller coaster. Yeah.
After the prom, why wouldn't you?
Why?
That's awesome. Hey, I want to remind everybody, I was real clear. The online auction does begin to close at 10 o'clock on Saturday the 4th. So a lot of us will be at Columbia Edgewater. You don't have to be there to participate in the online only auction, and the bidding will start to close at 10 o'clock. It will extend if it receives bids there in the last few minutes. And hey, here's one of our great supporters. I believe he's an alum, Mark Pender, joining us today on the call. Big Mark, great to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for all your incredible support every year. I know he's looking for vacations. Mark is a big vacation king, and I know he was heavily involved in the vacation opportunities last year. So great to see you, Mark.
Idaho, Mark. Just
back. And brother Mike over there at Central. You probably run into Mike, Nancy, over at Central, don't you?
I have not yet, but
you will.
I'm sure Lily has, or maybe I don't want her to have. I don't.
No, Mike's a great guy. The Pender family is long, rich history there at St. Rose. So, and at Central. So that's awesome. And then our second auction that's working right now, and I want to touch base on this one because we've got some unique ways. And Mike says he'll be there on the 4th, or Mark does. and Mike will be there. That's fantastic. Great to hear,
Great.
Mark.
Oh,
The classroom art projects. If you'll click on that, I want to explain. I want to spend some time. First, let's talk about these incredible opportunities. Right, the kids have done an incredible job, and the parents who helped them, the teachers that helped them. Lindsay, Nancy, give us some feedback on all the things that went into these class art projects.
Oh gosh, they're just always so sweet and so cute, and I think the kids really enjoy doing them. And the teachers are really accommodating and giving up some time so that the kids can work on this, which is, teachers have enough to do to cram into their day. So we're really, really lucky that the whole school community thinks this is important and can prioritize it, because it's not easy. I'm married to a teacher. I know when they have a lesson plan and they have to get this done during the day, and then some do-gooder parent comes and says, I know, let's do that, and so I can see where it does, it's an effort for them, and they do it with smiles on their faces, and we're really, really lucky. And just some darling projects here.
Yeah, there's some darling projects, but and this is a great way, not only the project's incredible, but they're going to raise a lot of money for St. Rose. And what a great way and a great lesson to teach the students about giving back to their own community. And so they put their hard work and their love into these packages. And I hope people recognize, their value, right? It's an incredible project and part of the culture and the whole community here at St. Rose. And so you've got a great collection. I'm mesmerized by this reclaimed wood clock. Isn't that cool? Is that my buddy Kenny? Is that what he put together?
Yep.
With his class? I mean, yep. I got to click on this right here, but I don't know how good people can see this clock, but there's a lot of artwork going on there that the kids were involved in. Is it correct?
Yeah, and it's all engraved in the wood. So he took their drawings and they were engraved. It's really neat. We'll get some better pictures of these the next week, so you can just see them at different angles up close.
It's almost as nice as the one you stole from me last time when our kids were in second grade.
Not in my office. It's hanging in my office at school. So I still enjoy it. Thanks to Rosemary.
Yeah, and Darcy's always big on the class art too, right? So that's awesome. And hey, Rosemary is chiming in. Rosemary, we got to showcase it then. Let's take a look at these second grade, the wind chimes. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty cool stuff. Wouldn't that look great on your patio? Yeah, not right now. It'd be a little cold, but
right, it would be frozen. It'd be like icicles.
Yeah. That would be fun. Thanks, Rosemary, for bringing that up. That's fantastic. Hey, folks, let's talk about how the classroom art projects are going to work. Okay, if what will happen is these are you can bid on these right now. The starting bid is $50 on each of these, and then what will happen is these items will close earlier. They will close at 6:15 next Saturday, March 4th, while we are at Columbia Edgewater. So the folks that are going to join us at Columbia Edgewater will be able to actually see these projects. We're going to have them displayed, right?
Yes.
And when they'll be available to look at throughout the social hour. And when we do our call to dinner at 6:15, those items will begin to close. And what I mean by that is that we're going to identify the top 3 bidded projects. So the 3 projects with the highest bids, those will not close right then at 6:15. There is no bid extension on these items. So there's 10 total, right, Lindsay?
Yeah.
There are 10 total. 7 of them will close absolutely at 6:15. The other 3 with the highest bids will advance to the live auction, and we have a spot reserved in the live auction catalog that we will insert those 3 packages, and I will finish the bidding live in the room at Columbia Edgewater on those top 3 high bidded projects, and we will start with the last bid at 6:15 that qualified them for that. Now, in the event that the person who has that high bid at 6:15 is not with us at Columbia Edgewater, the committee, Wendy, will reach out to that person and let them know their current high bidder and see if they would like to place a proxy bid for me to use during the live auction. So in other words, they can give me a number that they're comfortable bidding to, or maybe they want to designate somebody in the room that they're familiar with to bid on their behalf. But we'll work that out. But we're only going to contact the high bidder at 6:15, okay, if they're not in the room with us, okay? So if you have any questions on that, hit rewind button and listen up to what I just said. There's 10 classroom art projects. 7 of them will absolutely close at 6:15 with no bid extension. The 3 with the highest bids at that moment at 6:15 will advance to the live auction, where I will start them at the high bid at 6:15, and we will close them live in the room at Columbia Edgewater during the prom through the decades. Any questions, Nancy? I'm asking you because I want to make sure I'm clear.
No.
Okay, good.
I'm asking you because you're kind of slow.
That is not the case at all. That is not the case at all. All right, so so that's classroom art projects, and then I'm going to go to our auction catalog. I'm going to move over to our live auction now, if I could, and let's look at our live auction. We have a lot of fun things. I call it a paddle warm up here in the first item, right? How about this one? A spiked punch bowl for your table. Item number 1 in the live auction, you will have a punch bowl delivered to your table with a spiked punch. Mark, get your bid card ready, Mark Pender. That's right in your wheelhouse if you got Mike at the table with you for the spiked punch bowl. None of these items right now, all the live auction items, folks, are reserved for bidding in person at the event next Saturday night, a week from tomorrow. So all the bidding will happen at Columbia Edgewater. If you're not going to be there and you want to reach out to one of your friends to bid on your behalf, feel free, but there will be no online bidding for the live auction packages. But you've got a great selection here, folks. Tell me, hey, Wendy, give me your favorite.
Well, gosh, all of them. The Week in Cannon Beach is new to us this year. That's a new donation from a 7th grade family. So that one's exciting. It's in Cannon, Haystack Heights, I believe. Just a really nice house. So that's a good one. Yeah.
It's
like it's got an incredible view.
Fit very easily 2 families in there, and it's a walk to the beach. And yeah,
you know what I liked about this is sometimes when I see this, I see that they've pre-selected a date for you to use this, and it's like in the freezing cold on the coast, right? It could have been from the photo I saw a couple of days ago where there was beach snow, right? But not here. This is available any week between July 1 and August 31.
Yeah.
You're going to get prime time at Cannon Beach. What an incredible opportunity. This ought to really drive some incredible revenue for the school right here.
Hope so.
This is awesome. What a great, thanks to David. I'm going to really butcher that name. So
Aoife.
So big thank you to David and Aoife for this incredibly generous donation. And like you said, Nancy, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, sleeps 8, perfect for 4 adults and 4 kids. It sounds like 2 families to me.
Yeah.
What a great opportunity that would be. And we've got a couple of items that the famous Chilean dinner, right? I mean, that's the Darmody's hosting the Chilean dinner. What a fun night that will be for folks. That's back in the live auction. And we have a private cocktail class coming up this year, once again, from our buddies at Daddy's Cocktail Syrups. I mean, how can you get a better name than that, huh? Yeah. Brittany and Reed Hall. This is a really unique opportunity for folks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did this as a sign-up party last year and thought it's just there's so much value. I went to it and we learned how to make 3 different cocktails, lots of food. It's at Brittany and Reed Hall's house this year. They're just in Alameda, so it's going to be a good one.
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah, and the date's already set. So Friday, April 28th.
Yep.
2023. So this spring, that's going to be a lot of fun. You can see the best of class art. I already touched base on that. The Sun Valley Escape is back. That's always a popular item at the St. Rose auction. We got a whole week in Sun River. What a gorgeous opportunity this is too. Currently available August and September of 2023. That's awesome. As well as mid-October to December.
Years ago, so I've been there. It's perfect. It's great.
Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful place. Big thanks to Barb and Jim Atticusson for making that awesome available for us. Hey, speaking of thank yous, you guys have an incredible lineup of supporters that have helped you with sponsorship this year. Why don't you give them a little shout out at this point, would you, Nancy and Lindsay?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to kick that one over to Linz.
Well, our prom queen and king level, Sam Dalladad from Ware Real Estate Collaborative and Portland Dental Works. Thank you both. Our prom court level is Brew Dr. Kombucha. Thank you to them. And then Timco Insurance, Laurelwood Dental, and Oregon Elder Law are our Spike the Punch sponsors.
Yeah, we've been so lucky.
Grateful.
Such great sponsors. Yeah, we're very, very lucky. We've got some.
Yeah. No, that is events like this. I know because I've been in the event business a long time, as you ladies know. They just don't happen without people stepping up and going beyond as sponsors. And so, big shout out to Summer Parents and that's really going above and beyond to support the auction. And as bidders out there watching the program today, if you get an opportunity, you can support one of these organizations. Who couldn't use a little more kombucha from our buddies at Brew Doctor, or hopefully we don't. Well, Elder Law maybe at some point, right? And then just great folks. So if you have an opportunity to use any of these incredible sponsors, remind them that hey, I remember hearing about you at the St. Rose auction. So that's awesome. As I go through the website, the one thing I do want to mention, because I think it's always important, is your paddle raise this year. But occasionally we have folks that come to the auction website, they want to support St. Rose, they're willing to make bids, but maybe there's not something that really reaches out and speaks to their heart. If they're in a position to make a cash donation to support St. Rose in the paddle raise, this is an incredible opportunity that you have right now, Lindsay and Nancy, with just making a cash donation. And thanks to the folks at the Joseph E. Weston Foundation, each of our donations made through the paddle raise, both Saturday the 4th and between now and then on the website, on the auction website, will be doubled. So I encourage all of our listeners out there and all our fans of St. Rose, if you're in a position to make a difference and make a cash donation, recognize that thanks to the Joseph E. Weston Foundation, it will be worth twice as much as you provide. And like I said, the whole concept here is to provide this incredible quality Catholic education to more students, and that happens through tuition assistance. So if you're in a position to help, please consider making a gift and supporting these kids. And what a great opportunity. Did I miss anything there, Lindsay?
Nope, covered it all.
Yeah, no, this is awesome stuff. I want to ask you ladies, and I'm going to say one more time for folks, feel free to ask any questions that you may have. Just drop them in the chat. We'll be able to see them. I see we've got quite a few folks that have been entering our drawing, which is always great. Good. And then I wanted to, for folks, because we are coming back together, right? Next Saturday night, March 4th at Columbia Edgewater Country Club out there, 2220 Northeast Marine Drive. What kind of things do they need to be preparing for? What can they expect? I know Kim's out getting the spray tan and the hair done, and she's already, that's what happens when you miss the live stream. You we tell people where you're at.
Right. Hey, I think that we're also asking folks to give us song requests.
Yeah.
So, we're remembering what they danced to at their prom, but gosh, that's really, really fun. Really, really fun to prom through the ages, prom songs through the ages. So please don't forget to reach out and let us know. And anybody that's got old prom pictures, we're always interested in seeing those.
We might even put a little carousel of those right here on the website, couldn't we, Linz?
That's the plan. I'm actually going to send an email to all of our ticketed guests with the link to submit your song requests, to email back any prom photos you have so we can display them, parking information, the gate code, you know, all those kind of things. So there will be an email coming out from us in the next couple of days with some of those details.
Folks, is there a dietary restrict? Are they supposed to be letting us know?
That's also in the email, another link to respond to if there are any dietary, because we can accommodate that.
As always, the St. Rose Auction Committee, led by Nancy and Kim, and guided through the whole process with Lindsay, the special events coordinator, has got all the T's crossed and all the I's dotted. It's going to be an incredible event. And we got the clock from our buddy Kenny. This is going to be fantastic. I hope Kenny's watching today. I wish he was. But no, this is going to be a phenomenal event. I couldn't be more honored to be a part of it, and it's going to be fantastic. So Lindsay, if I heard you right, folks who have tickets should be looking for an email Monday to give them all the details. That type of stuff will happen then.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, how about we roll right into our drawing for a $25 Amazon gift card. It's going to be really challenging. I'm going to tell folks one last time, if you haven't typed in hashtag St. Rose Prom, only 3 of you. There's been quite a few of you that are on the call that have not on the live stream that have not entered. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to do that. All you have to do is type in hashtag St. Rose Prom, and one of these currently 3 people is going to win a $25 Amazon gift card. Right now.
Don't play.
Did you enter, Nancy?
I didn't, because that would be weird.
Well, no, it's a automated drawer. We don't have anything to do with it, so type it in there.
Wrong.
That would all right. So with your permission, I am going to roll the dice here. Does that work for you, ladies?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Fire in the hole. Look at there. I see Darmity's picture. I see Pender. I see.
How many times did you enter, Darmity?
It only lets you do it once.
Oh, okay.
And Rosemary is our winner. Rosemary is our winner. How about that, huh? That is Darmity giving us the, so that is fantastic. Hey, this is going to be a lot of fun. Prom through the decades, always in support of St. Rose School. You guys are doing a great job. Congratulations. Bidding is open. Get in there. Support St. Rose, folks. If you have any questions, let us know. The committee is all ready to answer any questions that you may have. Any final words, ladies?
Well, mine is thank you to you, because part of what makes the event so fun is our beloved auctioneer. So thank you for all the help, not just the night of, but the support that you give us as we're planning. Your knowledge is so valuable for us to be able to deliver this event successfully. So I'm really appreciative of that. Grateful for you.
Same.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Always enjoy it. All right. Well, we wish everybody all the best. Have a terrific day. And as I always say, what do I say, Lindsay? Bid high.
Bid high and bid often.
There we go. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, all.